this is my channel, Journey to a Little Organized Home. If you're new here, a big warm welcome to you. And if you are not new here, a big warm welcome back to all you guys as well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my tried and tested method for getting up earlier in the morning. Now, I am not going to lie to you, I used to have a real hard time with getting up early. I need my sleep, that is for sure, but I think I have finally hacked how to get up early without it being a total pain in the ass. So without further ado, let's get into it. So tip number one, and this is the integral tip here, guys. So I actually heard this tip on YouTube in a really quick 1-minute video, and it has absolutely changed my life. This is going to sound a little bit odd, don't get me wrong, but trust me, it definitely worked for me, and I hope it'll work for you guys as well. So there is some theory behind this hack, and the hack is to set an alarm for 90 minutes before you plan on waking up, and then set another alarm at the actual time that you plan on waking up. So I usually try to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. So that means that I'm setting my alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning and then setting one again for 6:30 in the morning. Now, the theory behind this is that you sleep in waves, right? And each wave has like a pattern and a certain amount of time that it goes for. And usually these sleep cycles go in 90-minute cycles. And so a lot of the reason why when you wake up in the morning and you feel so tired and so groggy and you just want to hit that snooze button again and again is because you are waking up in the middle of a cycle. And so the theory behind this is that when you set your first alarm, so 5 o'clock for me, that kind of wakes you up and resets your sleep cycle. So when I wake up at 5 o'clock, I essentially go straight back to sleep. I snooze, and it feels so good knowing that my snooze is going to be for 90 minutes rather than like the 10 minutes or 15 minutes that it usually is. So the alarm goes off at 5 o'clock, snooze it straight away and go back into a good sleep. And then when your alarm goes off 90 minutes later, you'll be at the end of your natural sleep cycle, and so it'll be so much easier to wake up. And I promise you, this has definitely worked for me. I will now usually snooze through the first one, obviously, sleep for 90 minutes, and then I naturally wake up usually between 5 minutes and like 1 minute before my alarm goes off. And so I can feel myself really naturally waking up and ending that sleep cycle, and it really is such a better start to the day than waking up all groggy and just wanting to go back to sleep again. And because you get that snooze, you really do kind of feel like you still get that snooze in the morning, and I'm such a person that really loves the snooze. So this has absolutely hacked my morning routine, and I promise, try this for a few days and I promise that it'll make a difference for you. I actually don't promise it'll make a difference for you, but I really hope that it'll make a difference for you. So tip number two, this one is a really easy one, guys. So if you struggle to just get out of bed in the morning, something that you can do is to count yourself down to wake up. And I know this sounds really simple, but it is actually surprisingly effective. So you can count yourself down from 10 seconds or from 5 seconds. But the trick here is that you have to make sure that you're counting down and not counting up. The whole point of this is that you set yourself a limit. So once you get to 0, that's the time when you just have to get up and get going. So if I'm finding it a little bit hard to get out of bed in the morning, I'll usually plan the first thing that I'm going to do when I get up, and then I count myself down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I just make myself get up. If getting out of bed is a problem for you, definitely give this a try. I know it sounds really simple, but it can definitely help. So tip number 3, the final tip to get yourself going in the morning, which is another really easy thing to do, is to get some sunlight into these little peepers when you wake up in the morning. So the best thing to do is to get natural light without any glass in between. So if you can, take a step outside and let some of those sun rays get into your eyes. It apparently will like naturally awaken your circadian rhythm, and it'll just make you more alert, and it'll kind of make your body know that it's daytime, it's time to get up, it's time to get going, and it's time to stop being so bloody tired and to get with the program. So in the morning, as soon as I get up, I will go over to my blinds and I will open them up and I'll just take a couple of seconds to look outside and really make sure that my body is looking outside. It knows that it's daytime. When I go downstairs to make myself a cup of tea, I will go outside, say hello to the dogs, and just let some of that sunlight into my eyes. And this really helps in just making you feel a little bit more awake, a little bit more alert, especially if you're having trouble getting up early in the morning. Now guys, if you put these 3 things together, I promise it will definitely make a little bit of a difference, at least, if not a big difference like it did for me in getting up early and getting your morning routine started just a little bit more easily and without so much effort and stress like it used to be for me somehow every single morning. Now I'm one of the very first people at work every day, and I've actually had people comment saying, how are you here so early in the morning all the time? You used to always come in like really pretty late compared to most people. So other people have even noticed that it is making a good impact on my life. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing. My channel is all about life, home, organization, cleaning, all that kind of good stuff, and just basically how to be a better human being. So if that sounds good to you, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.